Hi everyone, Adrian from Audio Excellence with another one of our hauls. We've actually had a lot of stuff recently, but most of it's sold almost immediately, but this is what we've got recently. Here's an NAD M12. It's a Master Series digital preamplifier with a DAC built in. I don't know all that much about it, but my friend Lewis actually owns one. So at some point he's going to get a chance to test this and tell me everything to make sure it's all working. This is the remote control. Look at this. This is like insane. Look at this. It's a solid, all aluminum remote control. It's unbelievable. So anyway, let me give you some specs on this. It's a digital audio hub. So again, you can connect your digital inputs and analog products into it. It's a modular design, so you can actually upgrade it. As you can see here, here are some plates. So if you take the plates out, you can add a bunch of different modules into it. These are all your digital inputs. These looks like it's analog, so it's got phono here and balanced. And there's your digital inputs, pre-output, and your balanced outputs, it looks like. Analog RCA outputs as well. Digital output, so if you wanted to use another DAC you can. This is serial control, so if you've got like a Crestron or Control 4 as a remote control system, you can do that, and then you've got your triggers here. So very full featured, fully balanced Class A output stage. It also has a subwoofer output with selectable crossover frequencies, and the front panel is touchscreen as well. I haven't tested it, but this is according to the manufacturer's website. And it has MQA, and if you use the USB connection on the back, it does 24-bit, 192 kilohertz. I mentioned earlier you've got optional modules like the MDC module for streaming and an optional HDMI module as well. So regular price is $47.99. It's a one-owner original client. It doesn't have the box or the manual, but you can download that information. And he's asking $26.50 Canadian. So $47.99 Canadian. $26.50 asking price Canadian. Here is a Krell Evolution 3250 E. So this is a 3-channel 250 watt amplifier. You can use it obviously for the front, left, center, and right in your home theater system. It was made from apparently around 2011 to about 2016 approximately. I mentioned 3 by 250 into 8 ohms, 500 watts into 4 ohms, 1,000 watts into 2 ohms. That's crazy. 2,500 VA power transformer inside, so very, very big power supply. 163,000 microfarads capacitance. Essentially, for those of you, it just means that it's chunky. It'll handle all the power that you need. Measurements are 17 inches wide by 7 3/4 inches high and 18 inches deep. And then last but not least, this is a beast. Very, very few people have ever seen this amplifier. Some of you may know Classé Audio. Classé Audio was first started back in the 80s, I want to say, in Quebec, Canada. And the early amplifiers were all pure Class A amplifiers. Again, some of you may remember the DR2s, the DR3s, and the DR3 VHCs and so on. They were all pure Class A. DR was the name of the gentleman who invented the products, called David Reich or Reich. I'm not sure how you pronounce his last name. Anyway, this amplifier is called the Classé Audio Omega stereo amplifier. If you Google, you will see Stereophile did a review back in 1999, I think. It's rated 110 watts Class A, and then it goes to 450 watts Class AB, doubles into 4 ohms, so 900 watts into 4 ohms per channel, 1800 watts into 2 ohms. 1800 watts. Give you a bit of an idea how crazy this amplifier is. If you look back, I think two videos ago, we did a Boulder haul. We had 7 Boulder amplifiers, 2050 power amplifiers. Those Boulders are 230 pounds. This thing is 250 pounds. That's like Lewis, me, and Alex added up together on a diet. That's some serious weight. but it's very, very serious. Chassis is made of non-magnetic steel. There are dual toroid transformers, 2500 VA each. It's actually a dual mono amplifier all the way. See, there's actually two power cables for this amplifier. And if you look, this amplifier at the time, you could buy a second one and make it into a mono. We only have one, obviously. If you look at the binding post, that's all solid metal. It's no plastic. This is, I think, gold-plated brass or something like that. A true balance design. I mean, it's a serious amplifier. Okay, specifications. 20.5 inches wide, 12.25 inches high, 28 3/4 inches deep. Some serious amplifier. At the time, it was made around 1999 to about probably 2005, 2006. I say probably because most products in the industry are made for about 4 to 5 years, 5 to 6 years, thereabouts. I don't have the specifics about how old this amplifier is. The irony is that we actually sold this to the actual owner, and it's actually been dormant in his house for the last 6 to 8 years or so. Haven't really used it, and even in the last 10 or so years, he's just not really used the system, and finally downsized. That's why it's for sale. At the time, this amplifier was $15,000 US or 20,000 Canadian dollars. If you Google it, you will see that they've sold them for about 5 to 6,000. I want to say about 6,000 US in the last little while. Anyway, you can check out the pricing once it's on our website. Alex will give you the link to our website in the description below. Overall, this amplifier is great. We tested it. It sounds amazing. There are some small cosmetic issues, some little gouges in the front here, I think mainly due to the fact that when he had to move it into his last house, the movers probably didn't do a great job. So there's a little bit here. Otherwise, sonically, the amp is in amazing condition. All right, oh, look at this. That's the flight case. The flight case weighs more than most amplifiers. Seriously, it's crazy. And if you look at the front here, it says Audio Excellence. We bought it back then. Anyway, so that's it for now. There's probably a whole lot more, but for now, we're just going to talk about these three. If you have any questions, email me, info@audioexcellence.ca, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.